Hello guys, I'm reading for the 9-9 portal. Well, really it's 999 because 2025, 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 is 9. So we got 999. This is completion. This is a new cycle, wrapping up old karmic things and starting anew. So I'm going to start with the Green Witch's Oracle deck just to see what kind of messages come through before we dive into the Labyrinth Tarot deck, okay? So this is just a collective message. This is for any and all. Take a deep breath. We've got one oracle card out already. Let's see what else we need to hear before we start this reading. Okay, we've got time. I mean, that's kind of significant, right? You know, you think T-I-M-E, but really this is T-H-Y-M-E. We got the green there. Presence, self-awareness. So this is a time, right? T-I-M-E, to notice time. Notice, be present, be aware. This is a very significant period with the 9-9 portal. We have preserve, security, forethought, and thrift. So I'm kind of getting, this is the time for you to, I mean, we got the little chipmunk who's storing for winter, planning. So this is a time for planting. Planting, interesting. It may be actually a time for planting for certain things. But for planning, for getting ahead, what's the next step? You're completing the cycle that you are currently in, and so now you're moving into something new. So what's the next step? What do you need to have your reserves for? What, you know, is it money? Is it resources? We got winter coming, right? So there's some things that you need to become present and aware of that you need to either plan for, or, you know, you have to store. So tell me more about time, T-H-Y-M-E. It's the Green Witch's Oracle, so it's going to be a lot of, like, you know, brews and ingredients and plants to make things, right? Like a witch's cauldron. Like, what do you put in your witch's cauldron? Okay, we've got, I think this is 9. This is the 9 of Pots, and it's in reverse. Again with the 9. Very interesting. I feel like somebody's not happy with the cycle they just completed, or like maybe they feel like there's still something. I mean, if you look at this little chipmunk too, he looks very hurried as he's trying to store these things. So it feels like maybe somebody had like a budget and they're trying to save more and they didn't quite meet their goal where they thought they're going to be with it. We have the Page of Pots. This is Page of Cups. Pots in this deck is cups, so that's emotion, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The High Priestess in the reverse, and the Queen of Junk in reverse. Okay, so we've got some feminine energy coming through here that's not super empowered. We got to figure out why. Security, forethought, thrift. Someone's having to be thrifty. Someone's having to save money. I mean, I'm really getting that. Money is coming through strongly because of that Queen of Junk, Queen of Pentacles, right? So there's money here. Could be an earth side, but I'm feeling like somebody didn't save money, or somebody needs money, or they're trying to be more the Hermit, Virgo energy. Okay, well, we do have earth signs, so it is possible. We could be talking to a Virgo, could be talking to a Taurus or Capricorn. But yeah, it's just, you know, with the Virgo energy coming through, it feels like it's got to be a Virgo with the Hermit. Somebody's trying to conserve. Somebody's definitely, I'm getting 4 of Pentacles vibe as well. What's going on? Give me more details. Let's into the details of this. What are we needing to conserve or save or prepare for? What are we moving into? What's this new cycle that we're having to conserve and prepare and get our finances in order for? What is this? Please help me get a message for the collective here. Let's see. Oh, we got the Tower, but it came in reverse. Things are getting upended for you, but it's not in a super dramatic fashion. I think you're completely aware of them. You know things are about to completely change, but you've prepared for it. Maybe you're going back to school. Maybe you need money for school. Maybe you're getting a new certification so that you can level up in your job. Maybe you want to make more money and get that promotion. 444 on the timer. Tell me more, please. Let's help the collective get messages they need to hear. What do they need to know in this 9-9 portal regarding these financial decisions, or, yeah, help with the financial decision, please. What does the collective need? The Magician. Beautiful. Gemini, Virgo energy. Interesting. So there's got to be something significant. I definitely think I'm talking to a Virgo here. With Gemini energy, that's an air sign. It's the twins, right? So there could be something about like a lover's connection. I actually brought my rose quartz to clear this deck, but I did not actually end up using it. So I thought that there might be some sort of romantic thing that might come through because of the rose quartz energy, but with the twins, so yeah, but also the lovers is not always just like a lover's connection. It also can speak to choice or decision, making a decision. And with the magician, that's a master manifester. That's somebody who has the ability to really create what they want to create. So I think what this is saying, like, what is the advice? It's like, okay, you know, you need to create what you want to create, 10 of Wands. Whatever this journey is that you're embarking on to create what you want to create, whatever abundance you're trying to achieve, it's going to take the balance of air, of earth, of water, and of fire, because we have had all come through so far in this reading. You're having to balance and juggle all of the different aspects of things. Like, you know, it's like almost like someone has to put all of their gifts together. What are your talents? I think that's kind of the message. What are all of your talents? You know, look at it from a logical perspective. What is your logical talents? How does your brain power and function? What gifts do you have with that? Like your voice, right? Your ability to speak, your ability to sing, your ability to articulate, to, yeah, I'm getting teaching. There's something you have to say, right? And then there's emotion. What do you feel? What needs to come out? What needs to be expressed? Passion. What are you passionate about? What do people need to know? What is going to serve the greater collective conscious? And we've got the I'm blanking. Pentacles, sorry. The whole part of this reading. So it could be significant too that I just like blanked on that. We've been talking about money this whole time. It's like you have to put the money out of your thoughts. You have to get money out of your mind. It seems like that's kind of what the main concern is. I don't have money, I need to get these certifications, or I need money to do the thing I want to do, or it's like the focus I feel like has been a little on the wrong things, and that's why you're not in an empowered state. But it's kind of like, hey, get into your passion, find what that thing is that like really thrills you, and the money will come. So just make sure you're focused on the right thing. Make sure what you're manifesting is not fear around money. What you're manifesting is the message you need to share with the world. Okay. We have the 6 of Pentacles. Well, that's good. This brings you into balance. This is an equal give and take. So what you give to people, what gifts you have, the talents you have, the services you offer, that's going to come back to you. And maybe not in the exact same way, but you're going to get what you need by giving what others need. And then you have the 8 of Junk in reverse. Wow, this is interesting. What I just heard was you're actually not going to have to work that hard. Like you are, like obviously like you have to work towards your dreams, you have to work hard, you can't be lazy. But it's actually, this is kind of like, hey, you know, with this preserve, you know, you feel like you're having to really crunch down and like, oh, I gotta save up, I gotta do these things. It's like, yeah, you do, but it's not gonna be as hard as you think. It's actually not gonna be as hard as you think. I think it'll come, when you're doing your gift, when you're giving your purpose to the universe, you're gonna be supported. The universe is not gonna let you fall. Why? Because you're here. If the universe and God or whoever, your soul, if it didn't want you here, you'd be dead, okay? You would have moved on to the next timeline. You'd be doing the next thing. This is very much like, we need you doing this. And so if once you're on your path, they're gonna be like, yeah, like, come on, how can I support you, right? Especially if you ask for help. Moss agate, positivity and change. It really does come down to your mindset. It really does come down to how you view yourself and your gifts. Snow, rest and contemplation. You know, there is something about the hibernation coming into winter with this whole season change. You will slow down. It's weird. It's like things are picking up and slowing down at the same time. It's very interesting energy. I got 2 more oracle cards that just dropped on the ground, so let me just grab those real quick. We have hedge, potential, boundaries, and indecision. Ooh, we got like a little break here, and we've got a little scale. So it could be like Libra energy or Sagittarius energy coming through. So there's a path you have to choose, or a path you have to take and decide. Mortar and pestle, integration, subtlety, and thoroughness. Whatever you do, be very diligent about. Make your decision. Once you've made it, be very clear, stick to it, take your time with it, stay positive with it. be very present and thoughtful in the energy that you put into it, and you'll get that equal give and take that you're looking for. You'll get the response. We've got the star at the bottom of the deck here, Aquarius energy. That is super gorgeous. Any final messages for the tarot? It just seems like somebody's just manifesting something super beautiful. They're manifesting their life path for themselves. And it's not even oh, we got Magician again. Ha, you can't even make this stuff up, guys. We have Justice. Here's that Libra energy. Okay, so I do feel like there's some air. I feel like there's Virgo very strongly, and there could be some Gemini, Libra that I'm speaking to with this. Temperance in reverse. There could be that Sag. Yeah, Queen of Poles, Queen of Wands. Definitely some Sagittarius energy coming through here. So I'm kind of getting that there's a collaboration energy with people too. I haven't spoken about that at all. We haven't had any Three of Cups or Three of Pentacles or anything come through. But I just do feel like the balancing does come from the passion. It comes from the intention around being clear, 11:11 on the timer, being very clear what you're trying to create, being patient with it, and just trusting that, surprisingly, like you've sort of mentally prepared for the Ten of Wands like we had in the beginning. You've mentally prepared for this to be kind of financially straining and stressful and hard work. And there may be an aspect, I'm not trying to say that it's not, but I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised at how aligned this is for you. Like I said, the universe is not going to let you fail here. If this is your path, you are going to be so freaking supported. You're going to be so supported by the divine. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, like things are just going to fall into place for you. The synchronicities are going to be absolutely off the charts. So trust in the process, trust in the timing. And I think it's all going to be fine. Just go within, have that hermit energy. You can kind of hibernate a little bit, slow down before you speed up. Just get very clear and intentional on what you're doing, and I think this is really going to take off for you. I'm super excited. I've got that, like that star energy. It's just so exciting. You have something you need to say. You've got something you need to share. You've got a gift you need to give people, and it's all just going to come right back to you in the most beautiful way. So I hope that was helpful to you. Happy 9/9 portal. Hit like and subscribe if you have not already. And as always, we will see you next time.